Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So unfortunately, I'm going to be the bearer of the bad news. As it goes, when we're talking about the food increases and shortages, I'm the first one to let you know. You'll probably be aware, guys, that the current budget, the tax-grubbing government decided to increase the employees' national contribution from next April. At the same time, they have also increased the basic minimum wage by another couple of pounds, which is good from the point for the people that do work on a low income. Extra couple of pounds an hour, it's a really good way forward. Generally, when we look in the budget, or if you look in the budget, you kind of sort of comprehend certain things, but only then after sort of digging in for this or thinking about it for a little bit longer, it actually gets you to understand that the impact is going to have on the whole country and the people. In the end of the day, any tax increase is happening, be it directly to you or indirect to you, or applicable directly to you or not indirectly, it's all going to have an effect on us as a people anyway, and we end up shedding out more money. This is just how this goes. So anyway, there was an article that came out online, and again, we really knew this anyway, right? But unfortunately, the budget supermarkets like Lidl's and Aldi's, think B&M, Poundland Range, and Home Bargains, amongst obviously every other supermarket and business, are going to be hit with the national insurance hike. See, the trouble is with those budget supermarkets, they're called budget supermarkets for a reason. They do employ a low wage people across pretty much the whole chain or supply chain, not just working at the store. So now having a massive or quite a big increase, per hour, it will have a massive impact on the cost. So, for example, that gives you an idea, right? And I never really thought of the amount of people actually working in those kind of supermarkets. But let's go with Lidl, my favorite supermarket. So they have 33,000 employees. So the cost of national insurance hike is going to cost them extra 50 million. This is 50 million. Okay, this is enormous amount of money. So if you look at the Audi, they've got 45,000 employees, and again, the cost of national insurance hike is going to cost them 50 million. B&M is going to be costing them 45 million. Range 15, Home Bargains 20, and Poundland is 25. This is a rough estimate. So, of course, guys, what they were saying, that because of the increases as a business, like with any business expense, unfortunately, the costs are going to be forwarded on to a customer. And of course, there's a warning there to say that from next April, basically, the prices are going to be going up quite a lot, because those companies then they'll have to pass on the expenses somewhere. And of course, unfortunately, it's going to be our goods that we buy from them. It is really, really frustrating, guys. And we covered the cost of living crisis, many, many times. And I mentioned in one of the videos, the inflation for the next year is projected at 3.1 to 3.2%. We already know that for the past few years, inflation wasn't really true, because they just plugged the figures out of the sky. You, me, know 100% if you go shopping, a lot of things increase by times fold, not 3%. So on the top of that, of course, yes, even if say be 3%, it will increase by far more than that anyway. And then on the top of that, of course, we'll be paying extra for the national insurance hike. And they do say the words like it's going to be a massive increases in prices. So again, it's difficult to envisage, guys, right? Like I popped into Tesco's today, okay, and pick up some sliced cheese. I normally don't buy sliced, but nonetheless, okay, they've been 2 for £4 for a very long time. 2 for £4, fine. And today they're now 2 for £4.50. Okay, that's quite an increase. That's like 1/8, isn't it, of the price? So I'm actually dreading to see what's going to be happening in April. A lot of us already finding this tough, and we all have to make choices now to things that we buy. I don't really buy branded goods, like unless you see me buy, Heinz tomato ketchup on a huge discount, that kind of thing. I'm just really, really genuinely concerned to how we are going to be dealing with all those things. The taxes, everything is going up, as we know anyway. Insurances, everything is going up. And having that on the top of that is just another hit in the face, really, from the government to try to make us all poor. So anyway, we're not just whinging about the things. It's really just trying to find a ways of avoiding that. And guys, as we know, having the prepper pantry, buying things when the things are on the deal, we're kind of preparing ourselves for obviously things like inflation. And again, as a preppers, we're not just preparing for, end of the world. A lot of it is trying to fight the inflation. that the perfect example I've been giving you and I always give you is the olive oil. I've been stocking up on olive oil when it was £2.69, okay, and now it's £7.29. So I'm saving myself over £5 by not buying this oil now because I already have quite a lot of this in stock. So going forward, it is really I think you have to do your pantry inventory, have a look to what you have, what you lack, and obviously we do have until April to be able to stock up on certain things before they end up being going up in price. Because something tells me again, for them to claw that money back, they will be targeting probably most common products that people buy to just to get that money back. So just a little bit of food for thought there. Okay, just don't panic, but have a look, see what you think you need or you use a lot, and I think get your ass in gear and start kind of gradually just building up your pantry for the things that you really might need, because yeah, I think it's going to be pretty tough going. So anyway, guys, yes, I had to be bearer with the bad news, but needs must. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.